maybe an hour later, she calls me on the phone and she on me. How could you do that? What the think this is about? Like, oh my, I couldn't believe it. I'm like night and day, and then all of a
What? So
sudden,
wait,
You
she
dodged
let
the
you down
bullet. I'm
easily in
hello.
front of other people, and then she was cursing you out in the background?
yeah, like an
Wait,
hour
actually, no,
long
that's
phone
kind of good
call.
of you.
Just oh, it was terrible.
And I learned that to be fake. And they just wanna eat off your plate. On my plate, I'm getting that chicken. And he just be in your face. So I'm keeping the grass cut low. Can't leave no room for snakes. Try to see these niggas win. They was hoping that I can't.
22 Mafia, what's the deal with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Mel. Back with another vid, man. Y'all know I gotta get my daily E in. Y'all know what that's about, man. It just raised the vibrations. If you don't know, just try it for yourself. I guarantee your vibrations rise. No bap. But look though, y'all. We back with another vid. Y'all seen that title, y'all seen that thumbnail. I'm interested to see what dog talking about. So let's get into the vid, man. Should I move myself? Nah, I'm gonna keep it right here.
Okay, how's the dating life?
Pretty bad.
How come?
Uh, well, I'm 24, right? And I want to say like pretty much my whole life, besides like the last year, I haven't really cared about girls at all. I've kind of just been like, I don't care about sex. I don't care about dating, girlfriends. I'm not gay either, right? I was kind of indifferent, but recently, like, there's this girl, at work,
Using all this
and
big
I don't know,
word
there was something
verbiage
about
and
her,
shit,
like,
bro. You just gay.
she actually like approached me and started like talking to me, wanted to be
Mm-hmm.
friends with me, and that just changed like my whole perspective about just everything. So then after a month about with that, it was just like, man, the whole thing just like it went bad because I started getting way too attached and it just
Doing too
went really
much.
bad. But
One really bad meaning what?
it's just I uh she it was
Tell the truth. Tell the
Yeah.
no,
truth,
I
man.
know. Yeah,
Yeah. You know it's bad when a nigga trying to figure out how to not make himself look old. When a nigga start doing all this extra shit, not really trying to say what happened with the situation, like, bro, if a nigga asks me if I took the trash out, or if I tell a nigga, yeah, bro, I took the trash out and some crazy shit happened, and he asks me, nigga, I could tell the story quickly. Nigga, I took the trash out, bro. It was a raccoon back there. That motherfucker scared the shit out of me. Jumped out the trash can, nigga. I fucking dipped, nigga. I dropped the trash bag on the floor and ran in the house. I didn't put the trash in there. I'ma keep it a bean. Like, nigga, I'ma just say it outright. When a nigga start doing what he doing, well, what had happened was it's just like she just like, nigga, it's bad. The nigga got hold. He got hold or something. Cause a nigga just say it.
The
yeah.
truth that
So
sets you free. What happened? Tell the truth.
Did he just get this
yeah,
nigga our
so
truth line?
it was obvious that it was like a friends only kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I just
Kept
the
pushing.
thing something she did, um,
Reading too much into shit.
I was like, oh, maybe it's more than friends. I
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You haven't been in the game. You been on the bleachers, nigga. You 24. You said you been on the bleachers your whole life until this one girl popped up. How the fuck is you gonna take anything she does as a sign? You don't have enough experience to know anything that she done or does with you is a sign. Leave that to niggas like me. Leave that to me. I'll let you know if it's a sign. Alright? He should have hit me up, called me, DM me, and be like, yo, bro, is this a sign that she liked me? I would have told you. But you didn't. And that's why you in this fucked up predicament you about to be in now.
knew deep down it was not going to be anything more, but then I just
Mm-hmm.
ended up admitting how I felt in like a cringy way. And it was a coworker, so it was like really bad because then I had to see her every day after that. I was just
At least you ain't get
so
fired, nigga. Some
it was
niggas out
really
here getting
cringe
fired
and
for
stupid because I
sliding.
What
knew
did you What did you tell her?
she was like a 9 or I personally thought she was like a 9 or a 10, so it was even worse because I'm like probably like a 2, so it was
Well,
just
what did you
terrible.
tell her?
And you laughing about it. You just, nigga, why are you laughing about self-deprecation? It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. It's not funny. And I could tell he already, yeah, with just that line alone, you was pedestalizing her. You was probably sitting back for so long, scared to talk to her. You finally gained the courage to talk to her, but you played the friend role and you wasn't letting your true intentions be known. So you kept playing a friend role, got friend zoned, like you said. He literally said it. You got friend zoned. He knew it was a friend thing because you put yourself there, you placed yourself there because you was overthinking it. You didn't have the confidence to say what you wanted to say. You didn't have the confidence to make moves that you wanted to make. You wasn't carrying it how you was supposed to be carrying it. You was giving off them friend vibes. There was no flirtatious vibes there. Because she would have either been with it or she would have shut it down and you could have stopped wasting your time. That's why I be saying, bro, nigga, just shoot your shot, gang. You don't know if you gonna make it or if you gonna miss. And the more you sit there and try to hide your intentions, even though she knows, she knows. She knows. She's not done. They know. Trust. They know. So don't even try to play that friend rule and hide your intentions, nigga. Only way that works is if you good looking. Then you can play that little friend role and make your way in there. But if you good looking, why the fuck are you playing that role? You don't have to. Like, I don't get it. But some niggas don't have the confidence, bro. You need a bit of confidence. And he don't got the confidence. He need to work on it.
What did you tell her?
Oh man, it was so bad. I was just like, yeah, I've never felt this way about somebody before, and you know, uh,
Cheesy.
you
Fuck
made
is
me care
this?
about so many
A
things I've never
sitcom,
cared
nigga, a
about
movie?
before, and it was very cringe. I'm telling you,
And what she
like
told you?
some kind of high school shit.
She don't
So
feel the
the thing
same.
is, she was actually super nice about it. She's like, "Oh, I appreciate that. Like, thank you for being honest, but like, you know, I'm I'm gonna be moving away soon in like 3 months, so I can't." She was like kind of letting me down easy, so it's
Mm-hmm.
like whatever. But and then after work, maybe.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. 3 months is long enough. If you was really him, she would have let you crush, nigga. But you're not him.
Maybe an hour later, she calls me on the phone and she's shitting on me. How could you do that? What the fuck do you think this is about? Like, oh my, I couldn't believe it. I'm like night and day, and then all of a
What? So
sudden,
wait,
You
she
dodged
let
the
you down
bullet on the
easily in
low.
front of other people, and then she was cursing you out in the background.
yeah, like an
Wait,
hour
actually, no,
long
that's
phone
kind of good
call.
of you.
Just it was terrible.
That's kind of
What?
And
good
What?
of
then
What
you.
else she was saying?
just, I
Oh
mean,
my
like how
god, she was probably too thorough. She probably too thorough. I had to think about it. I was about to say, yeah, she delusional, she crazy, you dodged the bullet. She thorough. In front of everybody, she let you down easy, but behind closed doors, she get the snapping on you. That's some that's W female. I ain't gonna lie. That's a W woman right there. That just shows a lot about her character. That shows a lot about her character. Like if y'all was in a relationship per se, nigga, you do some shit she don't like, she not gonna really pop it in front of everybody and blow the whole spot up and have both of y'all looking crazy. She gonna wait till she get home and cut into that ass. That's a thorough woman.
could you think that was okay to tell me all that shit? Like, what did you do to think that was okay? Like, what made you think this was more than friends? Like, you knew I was moving away. You knew I was seeing somebody already. Like, she was going on a date with somebody.
My
I
Damn.
bad.
You see?
I was being delusional. It was crazy, but it was
But Max, let's talk
yeah.
about it before we get back to this point. We're gonna go reverse a little bit. So your
Hmm.
your coworker humiliated you.
Hmm.
Um, but your mindset going into this explains everything. You just sat up here and told me you didn't really believe, or you didn't really care about dating. You were indifferent about it. That's not true. You didn't care about dating because you weren't getting the attention that you wanted. Because if you were getting nines and tens to fuck with you, you would have cared about dating. Because you don't all of a sudden start acting cringy for a girl who show no genuine interest in you if you don't care about dating. It's you are not getting what you wanted from dating, so you put on this mask that you don't really care about dating. I'm trying to help you here because a lot of you guys do this shit. You are not getting. When's the last time you had sex?
Never.
So you are a virgin.
I mean, that's what I'm okay. I'm telling you. I mean, yes, but and I know, all right, but I'm telling you, like, it all comes from me just being like, my mindset is so bad. Like, why would anybody want to be with me? Why would anybody want to fuck with me? Why would anybody want to do anything? Why would anybody like me? I just,
So it's not that you don't want to get women and that you don't care about dating. You care about dating, but you feel so bad about the way you look and what you have to offer in life, in a relationship, to where it seems impossible. So that's what makes you have this mindset of you don't care about dating because you don't feel like you could even if you wanted to. That was a good read by him. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't pick up on that at first originally. He cooked.
I feel like I just,
So Stan,
and then,
let's see what you look like.
oh, I
Let's
knew
see.
this was gonna happen. Damn it. Am I gonna have to take the shirt off?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen.
Let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's
Let
Don't get no
me preface
explanation.
this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since June, I've been hitting the gym, right?
Awesome.
So June I was 353. Now I'm like 295.
Good job. Let's still see the physique.
Okay. God damn it. All right. I guess it's a
That's
good
what's up,
angle,
bro.
right? Maybe.
Sure.
I don't know. Oh my God.
See, it
All right,
take you
fuck
doing
it.
all this to feel comfortable. You ain't even comfortable, but to take your shit off, you do all this.
How tall are
Oh
you?
my God.
5'10".
Okay. Don't flex, bro. Please. So yeah,
I do,
look at
I
yourself. Look at you can't even sit still without touching yourself because that's that insecurity. Your insecurity is jumping off the screen because you know you don't look good. So sit
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
When you approached this girl, your coworker, were
Yeah.
you 350 or was it recent?
And he gonna
Oh,
put
I
on his
mean,
shirt because he don't want his body to stick out.
this was like back June, July. So I was even telling her like, yeah, I'm gonna start going to the gym, blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah.
uh, hmm
Have you been overweight for the large majority of your life?
oh, I mean, my whole life,
Okay, so you possibly have low testosterone, bro.
probably. I mean,
I will go get that
yeah.
checked out. Like really seriously, I will go get that checked out because that can help you out. If you know what your T levels are, it can make things make sense for you, and you can at least start to be a little bit more healthier with the solutions that the doctors give you. But I just want to put things into perspective for you, Max.
He giving this nigga like
Our
a game.
life is generally our own fault. So that girl humiliating you was accumulation of all the times you decided to look yourself in the mirror and not do something about the way you looked. Her doing that to you was all the times you decided to put that piece of candy, that donut, whatever that bullshit that you put in your mouth, all the times that you decided to instant gratification, that was the result of that. So if you guys can get obsessed with delayed gratification, if you guys can get obsessed with doing the hard stuff, you will never be humiliated. When you want a woman, she's gonna be desiring you. You will never have a woman shit on you like that if you do the hard stuff. But it's because you did not do the hard stuff that you let yourself get to this point, that you took the easy way out, that you ate that donut, that you got instant gratification time and time again, that the first time you wanted validation from a girl you liked, look at the result. Right? So
Yeah.
you got to take that on the chin and be like, you know what? I'm never going to let myself not be the best version of who I am. It's a shame that a lot of you guys don't have a sense of pride. Pride. You guys need to be more prideful of who you are. I refuse to let myself look like that. I'll fucking sleep in the fucking gym. I would sleep in that motherfucker. If it meant me looking my best, I would sleep in the fucking gym. I will pack my fucking bags, pillow and everything, and sleep. Wake up, lift, live till I fucking go to sleep. All because I understand that this, who I am in the mirror, is the ultimate reflection of myself. Who I am in the mirror is my representation to the world. Okay? You're not a bad looking dude. You got a handsome face.
I know, right?
If you get lean, you give it the fat, right? That kind of girl that humiliated you she would never done that. But women, like I told you guys, women don't see the journey. That's why taking women's advice to me is insane. You, Max, 100, 200, let's say 100 pounds lighter with a leaner face, you could look like a Chad. And at that point, she will be all over you. But women can't see through the struggles, so they don't understand it.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but it don't all come down to you being in the gym. And that's one thing I never liked or agreed with when it came to creators like him. I'm not going to say what he's saying ain't wrong. It ain't wrong. Because him being in the gym, him getting his face slimmer and all that, him getting his body right, that's going to attract the woman. But that's not going to keep women around. What's going to keep women around is you working on yourself more than just hitting the gym. It's my fault. But it's actually bringing value to the table, bro, and making something of yourself. I'm not saying you got to be 6-figure earner or fucking whatever the case may be, some high ranking what the fuck ever. But it comes down to you working on yourself and becoming a better person, not just being in the gym. You being in the gym, yeah, that'll get you girls, but that ain't gonna make no woman stay around because you just work out. It's not. It's more than that. It's what else, what other aspects do you bring to the table? And it don't gotta be like money or you providing. It could just be the way you move, the things you talk about, the things you do with your life, the things that you're into, like things like that. That's what's gonna make her stay. Is the other aspects. Just working out, that's not gonna make no girl stay. That'll get them in the door. And ain't gonna keep them in that motherfucker though. It ain't gonna keep them in the house.
But they don't care. They're gonna go away at the finish line and wait for the guy who's there. So you living in a Cinderella tale, being delusional, doesn't do you any good. You need to make sure that you do your best moving forward, tracking your food, tracking your diet, doing all these things to make sure you look your best forever.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely like that experience. I'm not gonna lie, like a month or two after, like, I mean, definitely the month after, I was like, damn, dude, I don't know if you call it depression or whatever it was, but that like really, it was like, oh, like I didn't go to the gym for like a month, but then, I mean, right after that, like August to now, I mean, I don't even think about it anymore, to be honest. Like I'm kind of over it because I knew it was like a fairy tale, like it was just some BS that was never gonna happen. So I'm
Yeah.
over it, but yeah, I mean, it's like only up from here kind of thing. So.
We are trying to make the videos a little bit shorter, man, and not have them too long. Not much else was said in this video. He just started giving him more and more advice on gym and his mentality. It was only like 2 minutes left of the video. If y'all want to watch those last 2 minutes, I mean, you can go look up the video. But yeah, man. Hope y'all boys enjoyed. Short little vid, calm vid, you know. Some game was dropped in here. If you learned something or if you enjoyed it, you enjoyed the reaction, join the Mafia, man. Other than that, make sure you like the video. It helps with the engagement, and comment as well if you feel like it. If you really rocking with me, you like the reaction, comment. I know the comments are empty, so you can change that. Be the first nigga to comment. Comment. You feel me? Help with the engagement. Help grow the Mafia. It would be appreciated, man. But yeah, y'all boys be smooth, man.